Hi. Feel like a reading? I feel like a reading. So let's pull a few cards and see what comes out. I was just sitting here just playing, like preparing myself to read. And these came out the gate. So you got Death, the Devil, and the Last Straw. So just like seeing all of that, it's just almost like, something is dying. There's something, someone, some opportunity, just something you are releasing, you're letting go. It no longer serves you. You're giving it over and, transforming it into something new. And then like the devil wants to be out here like, are you sure? Like, there's a devil there. You like, let's sit down for some tea. Like, are you sure you're done? Are you sure you're over it? You sure? Like, this is the last straw. And you're like, yeah, no, I'm positive. I'm ready to fly off. I'm ready to transform. This is the last straw. So I was just like, okay, well, tell me more, tell me more. Like, why is this the last straw? Like, Ace of Cups. Okay. Because there's a new love. Ooh, I'll tell you the cards. Oh my God, at the bottom of the deck. I don't know why my cards are so slippery right now. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. But what also came out was the Two of Cups. And so it's like something has ended, and it could be a last straw, like, some type of partnership. It doesn't always have to be romantic. It could be I started something, someone, it could be a job, an opportunity, a business partner, family member, siblings, some type of partnership you have with someone. You're at your wits end, last straw, and that's what I feel like the Ace of Cups is. You have love for yourself, a new like love for yourself that's unconditional. You love yourself better than anyone else could ever love you. So I saw, not saw, I was going through something and someone had sent me something like years ago. But normally I'm like, I think, previously in my life, I was more go, go, go. I was hardwired. Um, I really wasn't present. Let's go with that. I wasn't present. Now I'm more present, more aware of, thing. I'm actually listening to what people are saying. I always heard people, but I wasn't always listening. Now I hear people and I'm listening. And so someone had sent me something years ago. It was a guy I was talking to, and he was all like, no one will ever love you or want you as much as the person you don't want. And I busted out laughing when I saw that. And I did, I think this is a good thing that I was just like a no nonsense person where I didn't pay attention, because I probably would have like, where I am today in life, I would have like, really like introspect on that and thought about it. But it's just like everything happens for a reason, I don't believe that. When they say no one will ever love you as best as someone who you don't want, no one will ever love you better than yourself. That is truly, what am I looking at? The star. It was just like catching my eye. It's like, what am I looking at? Um, you will love yourself better than anybody else ever could. And guess what? Sometimes we don't want ourselves. That's real. Sometimes we do want ourselves. But you don't need, like, connection is nice. People are nice. Like, I love connecting with people. But when there's time that I don't have time for it, or I'm just not in that space for it, it's like, yo, don't let anybody make you, like, literally that person was trying to basically show to me that they were the one I should choose. They're the one that I should want. Saying things like that clearly probably wasn't the best solution. And Ace of Swords wanted to come back out. Yeah, like clear, like you have insight, you have clarity. And as much as this job might be paying you right, okay, as much as there may be benefits to stay in the partnership or romantic relationship or even a business partnership, you have clarity and insight that nothing will change. this is not the direction you want to go in life. Y'all's paths are not aligned. And this is just like confirmation that you needed to know, like, hey, you know that thing you were thinking about leaving that you like thought possibly like you're done over with. I keep following. Ooh, I love my shirt right now. It says trust your gut. It's like keep following those gut, those gut instincts, those little nudges of intuition. Like keep following them. Five of Swords. Pay attention to how you're talking to yourself. Because that's the thing. I think sometimes, uh, that's Five of Swords, the Ace of Swords. We got Cups and Swords. So, and that's probably like, especially in a situation where it's like a committed partnership, I think that is always the biggest piece. You're trying to go between the head and the heart. The heart wants one thing and your mind, ego wants another thing. And it's possible to find balance between between the two, to find a happy medium. Um, your mind's not always going to be right. Your heart's not always going to be right. There's a time to tap into your emotions and listen to them, and there's a time to tap into your mind and listen to your thoughts. But at the end of the day, you make the decision. You basically make that decision based off of all the information you've gotten from your thoughts, all the information you've gotten from your heart. That's what you base it on. You don't solely just go with what the heart's saying or what the mind's saying, because our thoughts can mislead us. Our feelings can take us down a road we don't necessarily need to go down. So pay attention to how you're talking to yourself and realize just, you don't have to say that you're dumb or why are you saying things are going to change, things will never change. Just don't get caught up in that. If you want to make a change, make a change. This is too many, but I just want to look at them. I want to see that one that flipped over. King of Cups, Page of Coins, the Hierophant, Page of Batons. And that really is kind of what I was saying about learning to control your emotions, not letting them run you, being diplomatic, making a commitment to yourself. Seeing the Hierophant out there, Hierophant, I've been seeing that a lot. It really is about making commitments to yourself and trusting that you're making the best choices for yourself. Okay, that's too many on the This is the one I was like so curious about. It's the sun and like my shirt. Let me see if I can get it. It's the sun. So that's what I'm just saying. Like, but what were the other ones that were on the ground? Ace of Batons. Look at all the aces coming out, boy. Temperance, Eight of Cups, King of Coins, Queen of Cups. Ooh, the High Priestess. Okay. You have to trust your emotions. Follow the path that you're, like I said, trusting your emotion, trust your intuition, trust your gut feelings. If your gut is telling you something is not right, trust your gut. If you are being called or nudged or seeing signs, synchronicities, symbols that are nudging you towards something new, and that could be a new place to live, it could be a new passion project, a new job. Follow those little nudges and hints and clues. It may not make sense and you may not know where you're going to end up, but I honestly tell people like that's kind of the point of living life. Like, we can have a plan. Yes, it's important to have a plan so you have an idea of where you're going to go. But be flexible and be open to how long it takes. Pirates have been very intriguing to me lately, and learning about them and how pirates did things back in the days. And it's like they knew, let's say Europeans, when they were traveling to the Americas, it's like they knew what the destination was. The destination was the Americas. They knew the route they were going to go, but they could not say. They could make a guess about how long it would take for them to get there, but they could not say for sure when they would get there. And so that's what I'm saying with what you're trying to do. You're trying to expose things that are no longer serving you, places, people, jobs, opportunities, and you're trying to step into things that, serve this new insight that you have, this new level of clarity. Like you're trying to step into this Queen of Coins energy where you're very stable and secure, and think about coins that represent years. It takes time. So go ahead, follow those nudges and urges to start something new, but realize it will take time. How long it will take, we don't know. The fates only know that. That's up to the fates. But you shouldn't be so caught up with, are you making the right move? Should you do this? Should you do that? Just try. Just put yourself out there and try. If you're moving in a direction that's in alignment with your vibration, that makes you happy, that makes you feel good, then that's what you should do. Magician. Like, yeah, like, step in your back, use your emotions, use your intelligence, your thoughts, use that passion you have, that drive, that little, in you, that little, like, little flutter, the little butterflies in you, pushing you, urge you. Use that to build what you're trying to build. Use everything that's at your disposal to bring what you're trying to bring into fruition. You have everything that you need to do it. You now just need to trust your gut, trust yourself. Know that you will not steer you wrong. Know that all of the signs and synchronicities you are seeing are intentional. Trust how you were feeling that, let's say that last straw started out there. You are at your wit's end. This is the last straw. The last straw has been pulled, and now it is time to move on. It is time to move forward. Knight of Coins, get in your bag and work hard. And like I said, with that coins, it takes time. But the Knight knows what they're doing. They show up consistently, day after day after day, to get it, to grind, doing that hard work, knowing that one day they will be the king or queen of their empire. Everyone has to crawl before they can walk. And you're just starting to crawl, but you'll be walking in a glorious stride soon. Trust your gut.